Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dong Shong. Last week, a viral video sparked online uproar in China. The video showed a pet dog was killed by anti-epidemic workers in Shangrao while its owner was undergoing quarantine at a nearby hotel. Chinese netizens were outraged not only about the dog being killed during extreme efforts to contain COVID-19, but also about the cold response of local authorities after it happened. The incident occurred in the Golden Phoenix Garden community in the Xinzhou district of Shangrao, located in the northeast of Jiangxi province. Due to a new confirmed case of COVID-19, the community is undergoing a lockdown and its residents are being quarantined while apartments are being disinfected. On November 12th, one of the community residents named Mrs. Fu shared on Weibo how her pet dog was presumably killed by anti-epidemic workers while she was undergoing quarantine at a local hotel that did not allow pets. She shared security footage recorded inside her residence, showing how two epidemic workers enter her apartment and then begin to beat her pet dog on the head with iron bars. The video sparked immediate uproar, and the official response to the incident only added fuel to the fire. On Saturday, November 13th, Shangrao's Xinzhou district released a statement via its official Weibo channel. It explained that residents of the community were supposed to leave their doors open while being quarantined, but that the door of this particular resident was closed. Anti-epidemic staff then received police assistance in entering the house to disinfect, which is when they discovered that the dog was at the home. The notice writes that the workers then proceeded to deal with the dog through harmless disposal. Now, the original Chinese text reads 无害化处理. Translated to English word for word is harmless disposal, but it also could be translated as handling something to be made harmless, in this case, culling. The statement also says that the worker has since been removed from his post and has apologized. Global Times Chinese Communist regime's mouthpiece reported a staffer who culled a pet dog during anti-epidemic mission, and that the staffer gave harmless disposal on a pet dog without having fully communicated with the pet owner. Other reports in Chinese media about the incidents received criticism from netizens for emphasizing anti-epidemic policies and the otherwise humane treatment of animals. One top comment said, "Don't you think you are laughable? You have some nerve to report on this like this." By now, the incident has attracted the attention of thousands of netizens using various hashtags, with one of them gaining over 170 million views on Weibo. The dog owner claims that at least one other cat and a dog by residents living in the same community have also been disposed of. She also claims that she was threatened. Her post reads, "Now my hands are trembling. I was just threatened. It really feel it is ridiculous. I just receiving a phone call. The caller said my name and my personal information. He told me to delete my post. I asked who he is. He said he is just a regular citizen." Meanwhile, another post is widely circulating on social media. It is seemingly written by a cat saying, "I can't transmit COVID-19. Please don't abandon or hurt me." The Shanghai Center for Disease Prevention and Control reportedly stated it is unlikely for small pets to get COVID-19 and that they should not be screened. Last September, 3 pet cats that tested positive for COVID-19 were put down in the Chinese city of Harbin. That incident also led to a social media backlash. Many viewed as overkill in local efforts to contain the virus. This case, however, is still different because the dog involved was allegedly killed before even getting tested for COVID-19. As vaccination rates rise in many parts of the world, many countries begin to ease restrictions. Most notably, New Zealand, which had long pursued a zero-tolerance approach, announced last month a cautious plan to ease restrictions. Australia, Thailand, and Singapore, all of which imposed severe travel restrictions for much of the pandemic, have also begun to open their borders. China is doubling down on its zero-tolerance policy. China pioneered that approach of strict lockdowns, multiple rounds of mass testing, and centralized quarantine. Even Beijing says it has fully vaccinated 77% of its 1.4 billion people and has started giving booster shots. The zero tolerance continues as evidenced by culling pets. The widely popular hot pot restaurant chain Hai Di Lao decided to shutter 300 outlets in part because of the zero-tolerance policy and is scaling back a plan to add 1,200 new ones. The strain on business has been particularly felt in places like Ruili, a city in the southwest that has been locked down repeatedly this year. Ruili is bordered on 3 sides by Myanmar and has struggled to keep the virus at bay. Videos of a 21-month-old boy with round cheeks who has been tested 78 times have circulated widely online. The video has been used by state media as propaganda to show how tough Chinese citizens are. One Ruili resident who gave only his last name Xu said he's lost count of how many tests he's taken. At the height of one lockdown, community volunteers threatened to fine him when he went to throw out the trash. To leave the city, he must pay for 7 days of hotel quarantine. Just go to a town 10 kilometers away. The restrictions have devastated his business, which sells jade from Myanmar. But for authorities in Beijing, control over the virus has become a point of pride, a potent tool of propaganda, and a proof, they say, of a superior form of governance. The CCP often trumpet their success at keeping deaths relatively low, especially in contrast to the United States. The Foreign Ministry spokesman has called the U.S. a total failure. Do Chinese people support such policy? It is hard, if not impossible, to tell because there is no reliable opinion polls, and the criticism of CCP is guaranteed to be censored. When Dr. Zhang Wenhong, who has been compared to top American health official Anthony Fauci, raised the prospect of living with the virus, he was shut down by official criticism and was put under investigation. I'm not a virologist, but I can predict China won't be able to wipe out COVID-19 virus. It is like a flu. Learn to live with it. I'm not an economist, but I can predict China's economy will collapse if zero tolerance continues. Need proof? Look no further than North Korea. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly. Until then, be well.